IFL TV, MTK Global. With me, I've got the new British champion, Ritson. Firstly, congratulations on the win. Very, very tough opponent in Robbie Barrett, former British champion himself. Let's talk a little bit about the fight.
Yeah, it was a good, hard fight where, do you know this? Owen and Miguel were saying, if it's a big ring, we're going to be not in trouble, but it's going to be hard. And I got in the ring and it wasn't as big as what I thought it was going to be. And I thought, Robbie's in for a tough night tonight.
You caught Robbie pretty early in the fight to send him to the canvas.
Yeah.
And
I caught him towards the end of the first over left hook and he looked like he was away. And I threw a few punches and then he looked like he had steadied himself up, so I didn't want to let it all. So I thought, he's took it, and we'll see. And then obviously the second round he went crashing down. I thought, he's not getting back up off that, but took fair play to him. He was a tough kid and he got straight back and come back fighting.
Showed a lot of heart and grit, Robbie Barrett, and you can tell what it means to him to have his hands on that Lonsdale belt. He wasn't going to just give it away, was he?
No, especially after the second knockdown as well. The third or fourth when he went down with the body shot. And I heard him going, and I thought, that's him done. He's done now. And then he got back up again. I was thinking, what do I need to do to keep this man down? I'm hitting him with everything. And then I had a round off where I was sort of just letting him. We knew he was going to come for a charge, and I thought, I'll let him have his minute and a half, and then caught one of run. He went down again. That was the end. Credit
to Steffi Ball. They saw that their man. Sometimes you have to protect a fighter from himself.
Yeah.
Great corner work from Steffi Ball and the team to decide that Robbie Barrett had taken enough punishment.
Yeah, well, I think it was just going to continue one-way traffic through the full fight. It was from the first bell he was getting a bit of a pounding, and even I was saying, he's taking a bit, hasn't he? But I tell you what you say, James, is the British title. For us, I was saying in an interview, when you're not an Olympian and really you're looking past the British and you're looking at world, and I say, for us domestic lads on the small shows, this is the belt you want. This is the belt that means the most to you, and absolutely buzzing I've got it.
Fantastic to see yourself announce yourself on the TV cards the way you have. Coming through the small hall, as we spoke about before, on these shows in the North East that maybe don't get the attention that some of the shows that are on TV do.
It's just like, it's so much pressure not being on a ticket deal as well. Like now I'm like on a small hall, having to sell 100 tickets before I even get a wage, you know, like. And when you're fighting this journeyman, it's hard to do, man, it's hard to do. So being on a good show like this, it took all the pressure off selling tickets, and it's got just focus on the job.
The thing is, boxing fans are so knowledgeable at the moment. If you've got an opponent, it only takes a moment for them to check on BoxRec, to see who it is, to see the level of sort of competition and opposition.
Well, it is. We've heard it all week off the matchroom team, or we've been trying to look at stuff off here and we can't find nothing. And that's probably a blessing in disguise for us, because there's nothing on the YouTube where we can go, it's Cordon versus Barrett, and we can watch that fight and we can say, well, this happened and that happened, and work on things. Whereas Robbie probably couldn't do that because there's been nothing in him.
I want to talk a little bit about Scott Cardle. He was here today watching the fight. He's very keen to get his hands back on that British title, which he believes should be in his mantelpiece. Is there any interest in a defence against Scott Cardle from your point of view?
Look, like I say, I've got a little family now, so I've got a little Ben, 7-week-old, little Darcy. I've got a family now, so it's whatever fight is the most money. I mean, Sean Dodd's got the Commonwealth. Whether Eddie might do a unification between me and Dodd, or whether it's Cardle. We'll have to see what promoter comes in with the best deal. Like I say, I've got to feel it, but I haven't got a big promoter behind this. Maybe it could change after tonight, I'm not too sure. But it's whatever big money offer comes, and that's the one I'm taking. It doesn't matter who it's against, it could be against nobody. That's the best money, that's the one I'm taking.
If we offered you, or sorry, not me, I'm not offering any money, but if someone offered you the same amount of money to face either Masha Dodd or Scott Cardle, who would be your priority and first choice for your defence?
Masha, because he's got the Commonwealth. Then that's 2 belts on my mantelpiece after that. I mean, for the first Sean Dodd fight, for Scott Cardle, I was down there for 3.5 weeks, sparring with Scott for it, down Gallagher's gym. So, and to be fair, if it's out like the spawn, me and Cardle's fight will be a very, very good fight. Dodd's more like my style, as he likes to stand there and have a fight. That's what I like to do, so that'll probably be the more crowd-pleasing one. But it's what I say, it's whatever I get off. I've got a little family at home now, Sam and Darcy. Respect to it's whatever comes first.
Now, do you think you're good enough to headline shows in the North East, or at very least be sort of involved in the big shows at the North East? Do you think you're good enough to carry that?
I think so. I mean, it depends how big Eddie wants to do it. I mean, would a British title justify being top of the bill at the Metro Radio in Newcastle? Let's be realistic, probably not. So, I mean, even me and Kelly, that's not big enough to be in the Metro Radio. Like I say, I've got the British title now, I want to be on the big shows, whether that means travelling down to likes of Liverpool to fight Masha, or likes of Manchester to fight Cardle. If further than that, I've got a good support, even more do now, so I've got no problem coming away fighting from home. But it's all like, I feel a bit cheeky saying it because I'm not that type of kid, but it's all down to the money. Like I say, got a little Ben at home, keep saying it, but that's, you know, it's just my little joy. So whatever money gets offered, that's who I'll fight.
Now, your missus has had a baby just 7 weeks ago. You've been in camp non-stop. But any boxer watching this, they'll know exactly what you've been going through.
My little baby comes 7 weeks premature. She was in the hospital for 2 weeks, so it was training, hospital, coming back, training, straight back to hospital for 2 weeks of the camp. And believe me, it was hard. I went through a little stint in the camp where I was thinking, you can ask what owning me dad. I was thinking, hey, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. Like, can I do it? Like, there's nothing there in the gym. Got at home, and that was the main turning point. And I started getting back in the gym, and I thought, hey, I can feel it now. It's starting to come. I mean, Steffi will tell you he had the fight on twice in his one of his shows in Doncaster, and I kept getting put back. So I've had about 14 or 15 weeks training camp for this. So it was, you know, I haven't had a drink since Boxing Day. I'm glad to finish and get a shandy, because I can't have a full pint, so I'll have a shandy.
Are you going to go now to family mode and have a little bit of time with your people and chill out before you make your next decision?
Yeah, definitely. I see Phil's my manager at the minute, so we'll see what phone calls he gets. I mean, if I get a good money fight offer for the fight in December before Christmas, then hey, like I see I'm in the gym 6 days a week, I'll take it, you know what I mean? A nice little Christmas present, isn't it? So it's whatever gets offered.
Quite finally, can you put it into words what it means to get your hands on that long?
Do you know what I mean? This means the world to me, but do you know what? More to my dad. And like I said in that interview in the gym, in the ring before, he's been my trainer since I was 8 years old. I had loads of ups and downs in the amateurs and the pros. And you know what it is when we're amateur, when we're watching kids, we always say, hey, imagine if we could ever fight him in a few years' time, we'll beat them kids and we turn pro. And we went, hey, what would it be like to fight for a British title? Now we've done it with it, like I say, talk about my mantelpiece, score on his.
Can you bring your dad in a minute?
Father,
is that all right?
Dad. Owen, come here,
Congratulations, lads.
I know.
Just want you to put into words, again, how proud are you of your boy and his achievements tonight?
Yeah, well, I couldn't be any more prouder. I think it was a fantastic performance. We know how good he is. To be fair, he made a lot of mistakes there.
That's not the best of him.
He made a lot of mistakes there tonight, but I think his hunger for success sometimes outweighs the tactics. But once he knows that he's stronger,
I knew
than
it.
the guy.
Robbie Barrett couldn't hurt him, and that was when the mistakes started coming in. He knew he was finished.
So that's I think seven stoppages now out of 13 bouts. So
It's 4 in a row.
4 in a row, and he's getting stronger by the fight.
Yeah.
And he's improved technically.
I started off training with Billy Nelson in Scotland, and when I left Billy, he come to me door, and he told me I would never do anything in boxing again. I would never be lightweight again. I would never fight on any of the big shows. And there's no disrespect with Billy. I've come home, 4 fights, 4 stoppages. We've got a great team behind us. Hopefully this is the start of something special. Got my dad through the day, going on a night time, and like I say, things couldn't be going better. I'd like to thank Peter Coe, Sam O'Mason for the 50 odd rounds each, sparring with them. They've been top notch for us, and all my sponsors, Deluxe Throne, Elliott Taxis, 4th Avenue, LTPT, Badlands, XL Windows. I couldn't have done it without them, like I say. There's been times in this camp when I've been saying to my father, I haven't had a fight this year due to stuff outside the ring. I'm like, hey father, I'm skint, man, I can't do this, I'm going to have to get a job. And he was saying, stick at it, we'll get money, we'll get sponsors, and they've done it, and that's how I'm fighting for this title tonight, so thank you very much.
Lewis Ritson and lads, thank you very much for your time today. Congratulations on your win.
Yeah.
Enjoy your success. We look forward to seeing you in action again. Thank you.
Thank you very much.